Ever felt uneasy after eating certain foods on an empty stomach? You might be surprised to learn why. We often grab whatever's quick and easy in the morning, but some foods, even healthy ones, can actually do more harm than good when eaten on an empty stomach. Do you know which foods can wreak havoc on your digestive system if eaten first thing in the morning? We're going to break down the top 10 culprits that could be leading to discomfort, bloating, and even long-term digestive issues. Stay tuned to find out which foods you should avoid on an empty stomach to keep your gut happy and healthy. Knowing what not to eat is just as important as knowing what to eat, so let's dive in. Let's kick things off with a morning staple that might be doing more harm than good citrus fruits. That's right, that refreshing glass of orange juice might not be your stomach's best friend first thing in the morning. Citrus fruits are naturally acidic, and while that's great for boosting your vitamin C intake later in the day, on an empty stomach, that acidity can irritate the lining of your stomach. This can lead to heartburn, acid reflux, and that uncomfortable burning sensation we all want to avoid. Think of it this way, your stomach is like a blank canvas in the morning. When you introduce something highly acidic like citrus, it's like splashing that canvas with a harsh chemical. So, while a glass of orange juice is fine later in the day, opt for a gentler start to your morning. Next up, let's talk about raw vegetables. While incredibly healthy as part of a balanced diet, raw veggies can be tough on an empty stomach, especially first thing in the morning. The high fiber content, which is usually a good thing, can be difficult to digest on an empty stomach. This can lead to bloating, gas, and even abdominal cramps. Your digestive system needs some time to wake up and get going in the morning, and raw vegetables require a bit more effort to break down. Instead of starting your day with a raw salad, consider lightly steaming or sautéing your vegetables to make them easier to digest. You'll still get all the amazing nutrients without the digestive discomfort. Yogurt. It's often touted as a healthy breakfast option, and for good reason. It's packed with protein, calcium, and probiotics, which are great for gut health. However, eating yogurt on an empty stomach might not be the best idea. The beneficial bacteria in yogurt, those probiotics we love, thrive in a less acidic environment. When you eat yogurt on an empty stomach, the stomach's natural acidity is higher, which can actually kill off some of those good bacteria before they can even reach your gut where they're needed most. So, while yogurt is a fantastic addition to your diet, it's best enjoyed after you've had something else to eat. Bananas are a go-to breakfast for many, and they're definitely convenient and portable. But did you know that eating bananas on an empty stomach might not be the best idea? Bananas are high in magnesium and potassium, which are electrolytes that are essential for muscle function and hydration. However, when eaten on an empty stomach, the sudden influx of these electrolytes can create an imbalance in your blood, potentially leading to feelings of fatigue and sluggishness. If you love bananas in the morning, try pairing them with a source of protein and healthy fats, like nut butter or a handful of nuts. This will help slow down the absorption of sugars and provide a more balanced start to your day. Let's talk about something many of us are guilty of, chugging down a cold beverage first thing in the morning. Whether it's ice water, iced coffee, or a chilled smoothie, that sudden temperature drop can actually shock your digestive system. Your body relies on a certain temperature for optimal digestion, and when you introduce something extremely cold, it constricts blood vessels in the stomach, slowing down the digestive process. This can lead to indigestion, bloating, and discomfort. Instead of shocking your system with icy drinks, opt for room temperature or slightly warm beverages in the morning. Your stomach will thank you for it. We all love a sweet treat now and then, but starting your day with pastries, donuts, or other sugary foods is a recipe for a blood sugar roller coaster. These refined carbohydrates are quickly digested and absorbed into your bloodstream, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. This sudden surge is often followed by an equally rapid crash, leaving you feeling tired, sluggish, and craving more sugar. Instead of reaching for those sugary temptations, opt for a breakfast that combines protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. This will provide sustained energy and keep your blood sugar levels stable throughout the morning. Tomatoes. They're juicy, versatile, and packed with nutrients. But when it comes to eating them on an empty stomach, it's best to proceed with caution. Tomatoes are naturally acidic, and just like citrus fruits, that acidity can irritate an empty stomach. This can lead to heartburn, acid reflux, and indigestion, especially for those who are prone to these issues. Think of your stomach like a delicate ecosystem. Introducing something highly acidic without any buffering from other foods can disrupt that balance and lead to discomfort. If you love tomatoes, enjoy them later in the day as part of a balanced meal. Pears are a delicious and nutritious fruit, but they're also high in fiber, particularly a type of fiber called crude fiber. While fiber is generally beneficial for digestion, consuming a large amount of crude fiber on an empty stomach can be difficult for some people to digest. This can lead to dehydration, constipation, and abdominal discomfort, especially when eaten on an empty stomach. If you enjoy pears, pair them with other foods or enjoy them later in the day when your digestive system is more equipped to handle them. Spicy foods. They wake up the taste buds and can definitely add some excitement to your meals. But starting your day with a spicy kick might not be the best idea for your stomach. Spicy foods contain compounds that can irritate the stomach lining, and on an empty stomach, this irritation can be even more pronounced. If you love spicy foods, enjoy them in moderation and as part of a larger meal to help buffer the spiciness. Carbonated drinks, whether they're sugary sodas or diet versions, can spell trouble for your stomach, especially on an empty stomach. The bubbles in carbonated drinks are actually gas, and when you consume them on an empty stomach, that gas has nowhere to go but up. This can lead to burping, bloating, and that uncomfortable feeling of fullness. Additionally, the acidity of many carbonated drinks can irritate the stomach lining, further contributing to discomfort and digestive issues. If you're craving something bubbly, opt for sparkling water with a splash of lemon or a naturally carbonated beverage like kombucha later in the day. So there you have it, the top 10 foods to avoid on an empty stomach. Now that you know which foods to avoid on an empty stomach, make sure to start your day with the right choices. Your gut will thank you. Remember, listening to your body is key. What works for one person might not work for another, so pay attention to how you feel after eating certain foods. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more health tips and advice. And as always, stay happy and healthy.